welcome to this week's episode of Azentuary. We left off last time a little battered and bruised, but otherwise doing okay. Takano bravely defended the party when most needed, and we find ourselves again surrounded by sand at the dig site in open air. The way you came, of course, is a large open pathway to the kind of south by southwest, and the way ahead, if you choose to go that way, is directly to the east. And of course, there is far more dig site as you squint out to the due west.
We've been heading west, right?
You kind of came up from the north. You were going north, and then you curved to the east. And so you're kind of next to a big propped up sand dune that splits your path if you keep going to the east. But as I said, you could go to the west. It's up to you. You can go back. There's other ways to go when you go back. It's an open-ended world.
Yeah. So looking at the map that you sent us, about what number are we at right now?
11.
11. Oh, okay. Perfect. Got it. All right. So we're further north than I expected. Cool. All right.
Well, which direction should we go now?
I'm thinking we keep heading in the direction we've been heading in.
While you are debating the directions, Chakakano skins serpent to make coat to be more human-like.
Roll me a 1d20 real quick. Tell me what you get.
Please wait one moment. $12.
You go to carve it, and you find that while you can chisel off scales here and there, you can't actually peel it to make a coat or even a patch of good usable leather.
This does not matter. Chakakano slap wet slabs of meat onto body.
All right. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna roll a 1d8. You have 6 slabs of meat that you stick to your chest, almost like fake pecs.
Chakakano feels satisfied. He is
All right.
rude patron.
We need to keep track of all this. He's gonna really start stinking here soon.
Yes. I was thinking much the same thing. Chakakano, do you realize that once that meat starts turning bad, you will be very easy for prey to discover?
Excellent. Chakakano baits the hunt. We shall feast.
All right. Well, as you begin to go east, do you want to go on the north or south side of that pile? Not that it really matters, but I figured I'd ask.
I vote north.
I second that.
All right. You begin to walk your way around the north side of the pile, and you can see this kind of expansive open area before you. It doesn't appear to have anything noteworthy in it. It's just kind of a vacuous space. But you each kind of start getting this funny feeling. Who's at the lead?
I'm probably near the back tinkering with things, so...
I would also be near the back.
So probably Kakano?
Probably.
All right.
This seems reasonable. In the lead, you
fair
hear
enough.
as he
Right on.
stomps forward in his new boots.
Tool. So as you walk in, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ah. That is nat 20.
Cool. You're fine. You just kind of keep walking on ahead. And
Takakano is satisfied with his human garb.
Yep, you're looking good, and you're looking around, and you kind of, walk in, let's say, kind of due east into the area. Immediately behind you is, Yora, who, again, let's make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I got a nat 20.
The heck? All right. So, you walk in right behind Kakano, no problem.
Yora is impressed with Chakakano's impeccable garb.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are walking together. You're feeling really good. You're just looking around the area. Gago, same thing.
Oh no, I'm scared. 2 nat 20s in a row. I'll probably get a nat 1. What is my wisdom? +1. +1 is all. 7.
All right. You have this strange feeling, and what do you? I don't remember. What do you usually use as your primary weapon?
It's probably supposed to be something dumb like a quarterstaff, but I don't ever use it.
I
Yeah.
use That's right. You're use magic for everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because the quarterstaff sucks,
All right, fair enough.
and I've got like no hit points to speak of.
Fair enough. You suddenly have the feeling to blast as powerful a spell as you can to the southeast corner of the room.
Oh, really? I have to waste my really good spell?
Well, you don't know waste.
Huh.
Well, you don't know that you're wasting it. Maybe it's for a good reason.
Well, you can. Well, here, I'll tell you what. Hold on to it for a second, and Ken, go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh. 19.
Oh yeah, okay. So you're fine. So you're walking in behind, and you see Gago like start to conjure up a mighty spell. I'm assuming, Gago, you have to make some kind of motions or something to begin this
Yeah.
casting.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So, well, Hen, you suddenly see him just stop in front of you. It's rather jarring, and begin this motion. Do you do anything?
Probably should, huh? What would
You
I
don't
do?
have to. I was just curious.
Can I like, clonk him on the back of the head with something?
You also have a quarterstaff. Oh.
No, I traded it
Oh.
to that harpy. Yeah, but I've got lots of scrap metal. I'll just like take a little piece out and clonk him on the back of the head.
Okay. Sure. Roll the hit.
Does that have strength on it?
Yes.
Okay, 17.
Gago, is that sufficient to hit you?
Oh yeah, my armor class is crap.
So you get
All right. So, yeah, you come down and you clonk him mid-spell, causing how much damage? At least a 1d4 plus strength.
1 damage.
That's it? Jeez. All right.
I have a negative on strength.
All right. So you do that, and it successfully breaks the concentration that he was building up. And Gago, you were standing there like, why were you're just stuck with this thing? Like, wait, why was I doing that?
Yeah. Ooh. What happened? What? What?
You're about to be a dumbass. You're welcome.
Okay. What was I doing there, lassie?
Looks like you're about to cast a spell. What?
Ah.
Why don't you know what you were doing?
Why might I be casting a spell?
That's what I'd like to know.
All right. Well,
Something's weird about this place.
thanks. Methinks.
Yeah. You're welcome. Weird. Hey guys, there might be some kind of weird, mind controlling mumbo jumbo somewhere around here. I'd be careful.
Yes. I would like to cast Detect Magic.
Sure, you do that.
19.
You're not in combat, so I'm going to say
Oh.
you have a nice relaxing time and you're able to just cast it.
Oh, good. Do I don't detect any magic then?
You cast a wide net. What's the range on it? I don't remember.
Within 30 feet. Faint aura
Yeah.
or glow. Yeah.
So you're
Block. Yeah, go ahead.
you're like standing there next to Kakano and you're kind of put your hands out. You're feeling for an aura of something and you find there's nothing. There's no response at all. And then out of nowhere, that is a 1 second. Kakano does a 19 hit.
Very much.
All right, so from far outside your sphere of detecting, a bolt of crackling energy flies from the far sand. It gets lit up by your detect magic glowing in, but slams into Kakano as he takes 6 force damage.
There is danger afoot. And an
Does it
antenna.
seem organic?
All you saw was that crackling bolt of lightning or energy. Yeah, crackling energy, and that's it. Nothing else.
I'm gonna take that scrap ball that kind of smells good from earlier, and I'm gonna roll it towards where the lightning came from.
Okay. Try and think. Okay. Let me roll me 'cause you're trying to attract something, right?
I suppose so, yeah.
It's smelly, it's whatever. Go ahead and roll me 2d20s and give me the higher roll.
That'd be a 19.
So from the far sand, you see what looks like a snake-headed humanoid wisping out his tongue, slowly sniffing, walking towards that ball. It has definitely caught his attention. He stands about 6.5 feet tall, like an ashen gray skin and a full cobra-like head, but on a human's body.
How far away be he?
Let him eat the thing. Watch and wait.
So yeah, he's like a good. Well, how far do you think you threw the ball? Like at least 30 feet, 40 feet? How far did you go?
I'd say so, probably.
So like 40 feet out. So he came from about 30 feet past that. So he's about 70 feet total away as he's making his way towards that ball. Smells quite delicious to him. But he's got an eye on you. You can tell he's kind of looking, not sure about what you guys are doing. Though Gago said he might have started making a move. Gago, do you actually move?
No, Hen stopped me.
Okay. He moves up towards it, not wanting to take his eyes off of you, and you see him kind of reach out and then begin to move his hands as a twisting pattern of colors starts to weave through the air in front of him. And just before you lose sight, he grabs the ball and runs.
All right.
All right, so before we finish out what the light does, I'm curious, what does the ball do?
So it's poisoned.
Okay, so he...
I'll have to make like a Constitution saving throw and take like 2d12 poison damage.
Okay. So hilariously, this creature happens to have both damage and condition immunities to poison.
Oh, shoot.
That's why I was wondering if it exploded or something.
Nah, it's just something.
Okay, crap.
Took about me.
Well, he ran off. So he ran off with it. Maybe something
is
else
that-
will happen.
Is he completely immune to poison then?
Yes, he is.
Oh,
I mean, I feel like
The giant-
snake makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, to finish off that cube, so I need everyone to make a wisdom saving throw real quick.
Oh, here we
Nah.
go.
Well, he took my fucking spear and then he ran off with it, and then now we have to do this.
That kind of
shit.
you were
gets only 8.
staring at it.
I got an
I got-
11.
I got a dirty 20.
Oh, nice. Well, you're fine. Everyone else, on the other hand, let's see here. Everyone else is incapacitated with a speed of 0. You're just standing there staring dumbfounded at the colors. You're like on acid looking at the northern lights.
Awesome.
Except for Yora, who's fine, who's just like, hey guys, what's up? So you see this guy like run off away.
So, but they're all like hypnotized.
Yeah, currently.
I like snap my fingers in front of their eyes and say, "Wake up, hello."
You get no response.
Oh, okay. Okay. Can I cast Dispel Magic on them? Let me see.
You can always cast it. It doesn't mean it'll necessarily do anything.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, these things tend to have a finite time limit. We could just wait it out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait it out because I don't have a lot of spell slots left.
All right. As you are standing there, let's see. They're in a stupor, and roll me a perception check.
Okay. Uh-oh. I got a 7.
All right. From effectively nowhere, you're not sure. Coming up, like almost from the sand itself, all of a sudden you see a good-sized, like 7-8 foot long snake jump towards you to attempt to take a bite. And that is a what?
Oh, I just said, oh.
Oh, 17 to hit.
That hits.
All right. So it jumps up and it bites into you, doing 4 piercing damage. And as the teeth sink in, though you feel a sharp pain as it causes an additional 6 poison damage.
Okay. I was pretty low on health before, so now I'm -4.
Ah, so for this, you pass out. As you
Okay.
go down, yeah, and so you pass out and you fall to the ground unconscious. The snake releases its fangs and disappears under the sand. You guys, as you're continuing to watch this stupor, feel the feeling of eyes upon you. And after about, a minute or so, the lights begin to clear, and you find yourself basically being studied. You are face to face with 2 of these standing snake men examining you.
How far away are they?
They are right in front of you, like 5 feet. Like maybe less, looking you in the eye. They're checking you out.
And Yora is unconscious at our feet.
You're not really aware of that. You haven't even seen her yet. She's behind
Were
you,
you able to move at
unconscious.
all?
In front of you, yeah, you can move. Your vision clears and you can move. And you, like I said, you're being stared at by these guys.
Don't you think that's a little rude? You should buy us dinner first. Not gawking at us.
It cocks its head and hisses.
Well, for now, they're not hurting us. Where's Yora? I'll kind of like look around.
Yeah, as you look around, you see her laying, on the ground, collapsed behind you.
Ooh, okay, no, maybe they are hurting us. Can I try to like cautiously move towards her, or are they gonna react?
I don't know. You'll have to
Alright,
see.
I'm gonna try to cautiously move towards her.
Right. You take a step kind of back, and its attention it naps over to you. The one that's closest kind of leans in, almost giving you that menacing, like, how dare you move type of look.
Alright, I'm gonna stand still.
What is Chaka Kano doing?
Chaka
Good
Kano is
question.
very confused, wondering, friend or food?
Food, definitely food.
Um,
How far away is Yora?
Oh, 5 feet behind you. Like, I'm assuming you guys were all pretty much in a group.
I'm gonna... Oh, they might stop me, but I'm gonna try... I don't know how they're gonna react to that, but that's what I'm gonna do.
All I heard was try, and then I don't know how they're going to react to that.
Yeah,
protector cannon.
I'm gonna try to make a protector cannon.
One
Gotcha.
that heals us.
Yeah.
All right, so you take out your protector cannon, and he immediately uses a hand and slaps it out of your hand.
All right.
Okay.
Response to that, I will cast Firebolt at him.
Okay,
That is a
right
19
in front
to
of you,
hit.
you pinch your fingers and blast him right in the gut.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean, in a
that
way,
hits.
diverted his attention, so you're welcome.
Okay. Find my 10-sided die. Oops. So that is 16 fire damage.
Ouch. Yeah, you blast him in the face, and you get like a high-pitched squeal out. So, really quick. Let's have, just to make this easy, Gago, go ahead and roll me. Oh no, you just blasted. That's right. Kakano, roll me an initiative real quick, and we're gonna use you to see what happens next.
16.
Nice. That actually works perfectly. All right. So, Gago blasts this guy, who immediately in response, he gets like blasted back and lunges forward back at you to attempt to sink his fangs in you. Never mind, he nat ones. You really blasted him good.
Can't see.
He can't see as he tries to leap forward, and let's say for narrative purposes, he falls on Yora. Just like trips straight down, lands on top of her body. So Kakano, you witness this, him get blasted and then fall on your clutchmate.
Takakano must free clutchmate by carving through body.
Huh?
You know, horizontally, not vertically.
Got it.
So, I guess I roll to attack.
Yes, please.
Okay. This is 27 to hit.
Oh, good lord. Yes, you hit.
But is only 12 slashing.
Not bad.
Ochakakano spins to free clutchmate again with 24 to hit,
Oh, that hits.
which is same damage, 12 slashing.
Okay.
And Takakano used bonus action to try and slash free again, but oh no, this time is only 11 to hit.
Yeah, that does not hit.
I'm imagining Chakakano just spinning with his great axe, like doom, doom, and then whoop, miss on the hand axe.
Yeah, yep. All right. So his companion, he's only taken like 40 hit points of damage.
That's quite a lot. I'd be dead.
So his companion, seeing this, leaps at Kakano to try and save his friend. My God, he nat one?
They weren't expecting a fight.
What the hell? All right, so he leaps at Kakano, and he's just like, no, and he trips and lands on top of his friend, almost like a body shield.
Poor Yora.
All right, so go ahead. So yeah, you're really super crushed. I totally forgot. I need you to make a death save. Just roll a 1d20, and it's a high-low roll. Uh-oh, Yora's having computer problems. Well, tell you what, if you can hear us, roll a 1d20 and type in what you get. We'll announce it to the group. Uh-oh. I think we totally lost her. Okay, well, hopefully she can reset and come back. I'll roll it for her. That one is a 12. She saves.
Yay!
Yep.
Quick.
And I'll roll for I roll over for the one we missed before too, and she saves on that. So she has 2 saving throws in the bag so far. I'm gonna give it to her. So, all right, 10.
All right, I'm gonna designate myself on unconscious babysitting. So I'm gonna like scramble to the ground. I'm imagining like there's all this chaos happening around me. I drop to the ground, grab the protector cannon, and roll backwards, and just kind of like sit by Yora.
Okay.
And in case anybody tries to like attack her or me, I will defend. But in this case, I'm just gonna use my bonus action to kind of end my turn and give us some health back. It should give everyone health back. Anyone that's in
Yeah.
10 feet.
Like is it gonna give the snake men health back too? I'm
No,
guessing.
it's of my choice.
Oh, okay, cool.
So if all the party members are within 10 feet, they all get back. Let's see.
Oh yeah, everyone's together.
Yeah, they're gonna get back 9 hit points. Everyone gets 9 hit points.
Oh,
Nice.
good.
I believe that's enough to get Yora out of the negatives.
It should be.
I believe she said she was
But
at like
sh-
-4.
Yeah, she did, and she's also totally pinned. So even though she'll regain consciousness, she's unable to move because she has like, I don't know, almost 400 pounds of flesh on top of her.
No, that's fair.
Yeah. So. Alrighty. Where are we at? Let's see. Gago.
All right. Well, me options are limited because both of these things are on top of Yora, but I shall run forward and apply shocking grasp to the snake man on top.
Awesome.
All right. And I nat one.
Okay.
So apparently, I trip and fall on them.
Well, if you trip and fall on them, then you shockingly grasp Yora.
I can't really grasp Yora. She's on the bottom of everything.
Well, then you have to catch yourself on one of the others, like either Kakano or Hen. So,
Probably him because she's sitting right there.
all right, yeah, go for it. So you shocking grasp Hen.
This is what I get for trying to help our wounded.
I blame our DM for giving us the net.
You're the one who used shocking grasp and missed horribly. I don't want to hear the excuse train.
6.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah. Well, could be worse.
It just negates a little cannon damage. Or healing.
Is reduced my protector cannon to 3.
Exactly. Alright. Well, I guess it's the guy who's on the ground and seriously injured, though he's pinned. God, what's he gonna do?
Try and wiggle out from underneath his companion.
Actually, that is what he is going to do, but he's going to do it in the grossest way possible. He is going to shed his skin and slide out, leaving a husk behind on top of Yora.
Nice. Another coach for Chakakano.
Oh man. So he slides out, and that allows him to drop into the sand and burrow away quickly. He leaves his companion behind. Kakano, it's you. You just saw this guy slither out and disappear below your feet, and the other guy's still there, but now he's like fallen down on top of Yora.
Kakano resumes the hacking motion to try and hack away. Maybe, I do not know.
Oh yeah, don't forget that Gago is also on top.
Well, actually, I think I'm kind of on top of Hen.
Yeah, you guys are pretty much in a big pile. Sure.
How do I do this? I only have 2 attack actions, not normal actions.
Well, just we'll say that there's enough space. If you roll well, you can hit, just right and hit the guy.
Okay. So Chakakano's trying to act like felling a tree in the sandwich of bodies.
Yep.
That is a 24 to hit.
Success.
So that is... Gee, I roll the exact same damage every single time. So 12 slashing.
12.
And then 27 to hit, so yeah, that
And
hits.
that hits well. See, you're able
Ah!
to control your axe precisely.
And 13 damage. Yes. And now let's see if the side axe hits, and that is 22 to hit.
Yes, very much so.
Aha! The food processor has regained his accuracy. Oh, but that's only like 6 damage on the hand axe.
Got it. Still, that was pretty good. All right. So he taking all of that damage, realizes and everything else that has happened, realizes his fate, and he sees the skin of his companion and does the same thing. He slides out, just bloop, and you see him like slither out into the sand and disappear. So, you have kind of a pile of people. Yora's laying flat on the ground. Gago's on top of Hen in some manner, and there's 2 snake skins sitting on top of Yora's body. Hikano's the only one standing.
Kakano picks up the snake skins and begins attaching the large snake pieces he hacked off onto the snake skins to turn into proper jacket.
There you go.
Alright.
Takakano, you're turning into quite the dapper Dan there.
This one thanks you. Kakano wishes to fit in with clutchmates.
Well, you fit in just fine, Chakakana.
Many
Everyone
thanks,
take 11 more hit points.
Yay.
This one thinks the kind words, but Chakakano sees the eyes of the other soft skins. Chakakano knows Chakakano does not belong, so Chakakano will try better.
No, they're stupid.
Chakakano
What's
agrees.
the point of fitting in? That's boring.
Chakakano also agrees, but maybe more problems than not if Chakakano no fit.
I can't argue with you there. But just know we love you just the way you are, Chakakana.
This is
Yora
irrelevant.
just groans and shakes the snake skin off and says, "Oh, what happened?"
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I've been on the ground, and then suddenly I was part of a dog pile that was entirely involuntary. So, we're just here.
Chakakano can tell you what happened. Food wished to make us food, so we made food into possible food. But then food ran away. Now we must hunt again.
Takakano, I suggest that maybe we just stay here for a second and let wee lass's protector cannon there heal all of our ills.
This is a wise decision. Chakakano does not disagree.
Alright. Well, if we're gonna sit here, I'm gonna do a little bit of tinkering. I'm gonna grab, like, a scrap piece of metal that's kind of, like, wand-shaped. I'm gonna rework it into an arcane firearm, I believe.
All right.
Yeah, wait. Yeah, something like that.
What does this arcane firearm do?
It just means I can, do more with less.
Okay.
It's my, spellcasting focus.
I was just imagining, and if it was like you have to have projectiles, you get Chakakano to cut off rotting pieces of flesh, and then you just shoot rotten flesh at people.
Gross. Probably not that lethal.
But effective.
Would it be? if the flesh is rotten enough, it'd be like getting shot with pudding.
Yeah.
But if it has enough force,
I was kind of imagining. I'm imagining the projectiles like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Which stage? The beginning normal stage or the gigantic stage that are, where you're like getting hit with a meatball that's the size that would have been fired from a 16-inch battleship gun.
It is all dependent upon how big of a chunk is able to be thrown by that arcane focus.
Literally all it does is make it so... Well, I get an extra d8 on damage spells, and... I don't need spell components, material components.
Nice.
on here I was thinking we can start turning all the femurs into like javelins,
I mean, we
like
could.
harpoon guns.
I'm not saying we
Start
can't, just that's not what I was doing now.
I can just see Chaka Kano trundling along, and then all of a sudden he has like this what was that ancient Korean what was it, arrow machine where it fired like 20 arrows at a time, like through using gunpowder, firecrackers.
Well, that was Leonardo da Vinci that developed that.
Yeah,
And it wasn't arrows. It was he developed like a musket system, like one of the first area defense weaponry. Because Leonardo da Vinci originally wanted to be a weapons manufacturer.
Yeah, I think, the Hwacha was a multiple rocket launcher in Korea.
I mean, Chaka Kano basically already wants to style himself after this mythical creature known as the Predator, with carrying the force cannons and stuff on his shoulder.
Yeah, right? Yeah. So yeah, it was 1590s. So.
Oh, good lord. Anyway,
So
we're getting horribly derailed. Where are you going from here?
We're waiting till we're healed up. We're all healed up now?
You're all healed up. I wave my hands. You're healed up.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Magic!
Oh, come on. We're entertaining and educational. All right. Well, off to our next round of damage. I guess we just continue going north and east.
Yes.
All right.
Let's try to go.
So you've
Yeah, the direction that big snake man disappeared to.
Well, they both kind of, dived out. But you see there's like this narrowed passage that goes up to the north. And you can see it's an area that has been, a little better, maybe a little better excavated. You see kind of to the far north as you squint, like a bit of an encampment that looks like it's been gone through and ravaged. There's chairs laying on the back, some tents that are torn open, some boxes that have been broken and kicked about. Kind of over to maybe more of the left, you see there's like a fire that's been stomped through and the ashes scattered, and there's the distinct scent of smoke kind of hanging on the air. And you see what looks like kind of up and to the left around a small dune, a bunch of old iron spikes that have been, pulled from somewhere and just dumped on the ground.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I want to examine the iron spikes. How big are they?
They're pretty good size. You go and pick them up. They're about, a meter long, and they weigh about, I don't know, maybe 1 stone apiece.
the non-imperial listeners amongst us, 1 meter is slightly longer than 3 American foot.
But
1
what about a
stone is
stone?
14 of the pounds.
Yes. Thanks for the lesson there, Chakakano.
Takakano knows much. Just many simply
Yeah.
do
It's
not wish to
American.
hear.
It be a country in an alternate plane of alternate plane of existence. Me ma down in one of the lower hells told me about it when I was but a young pup.
My clanmates have told me much about this country. They say they have great weapons, but no intelligence to use them.
Sounds like a curse to me.
It was once
Anyway,
so
you
great,
examine.
but now
Go
it
ahead.
is no more.
All great empires eventually fall, usually to stupidity.
Yep.
Anyway, so you see these, and they appear to, have been cut. So they, look like they're like leftover scraps that have been, or something they've been cut off of something. That's what I'm trying to say.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Would they be iron? Do you think you can use them there, lassie?
I mean, I've got more scrap than I know what to do with right now. I don't know what I could particularly make with these, especially lugging it around a dig site for God knows how long.
Ah.
Maybe on our way out we can grab some.
While
And-
they are looking at the iron spikes, I shall investigate the rest of the area.
All right, you walk over a few feet more to the, let's say, west, and you stub your toe on a hammer, like a heavy-headed, almost like a tooling hammer a blacksmith would use.
Ah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I dig it out of the sand.
Just for future reference purposes, Chakakano pockets a few of the spikes. Perhaps useful in the future.
They're gonna stick really far out of your pocket.
It is a very big back pocket. Also known as
Okay.
a pack.
All right, so
If he can carry multiple body parts, I'm pretty sure he can just like strap on a few spikes with his javelins.
all right, you strap on the spikes, and Gago, you pick it up, and do you tell the others what you found? It's just to switch back to you.
I examine it. Is it just like a regular blacksmith's hammer, or is there anything
Yeah.
special about it? Just
No,
regular.
just a
Me companions, I seem to have found a blacksmith's hammer here. Not sure what it is doing all the way out here.
Seems like there was a camp here of some sort. Probably made
Oh.
their tools or weapons.
as the as you guys walk over to examine that hammer, all of a sudden from the ground a group of bars comes up and a steel cage flips around and makes a like pyramid shape enclosing you
Great.
as a group.
No.
All right. I'm gonna walk over to a bar and start like filing away at it.
All right, as you begin to file away at it, one of those arcing bolts comes blasting at you, and it hits the cage, or it hits between the bars of the cage, slamming into your chest, knocking you back with 6 force damage.
All right.
That's a pretty good aim on that.
Note taken.
Well, I yell out into the room. What do you want from us?
After a moment, you see one of the snakes that had been driven off before comes up, stands next to the cage, arms crossed, looks at you. And then the other one pops up next to it. They speak in a language you don't understand. And then one of them takes off, disappears to the west from here.
So
Is there a
the
keyhole?
one's not.
Nope. It appears to be all
No.
iron bars, just like the ones that Kakano picked up and put in his pack.
And is there a floor to the cage?
It is sand.
I try to dig underneath the bars.
All right, you go over to the bars and begin to dig, and the guy sees you, walks over, and he pulls out a scimitar and kind of pokes you with it, just giving you a light, suggestive stabbing.
Suggestive.
Okay.
Laura, can't you wild shape into something that can dig super fast?
I think I could.
I'll cover for you.
I don't think this being might not be very happy. Okay.
Don't worry. I'll get like between
I can
Yora and
cast
the guy.
Firebolt at it again.
Sure you could. I'm gonna like get between Yora and the guy and act as a diversion.
It's a
Like, get in his
hen.
face and...
I don't think it would do us much good at this point. We should maybe see what they want us.
Yeah, because that's always worked for us in the past.
I've learned in any kind of kidnapping situation, you get out as soon as you can. You don't give them the chance.
Okay. Alright, well, go ahead. Continue then.
Alright, I'm gonna like start getting in his face and kind of distracting him using high lingo that he doesn't understand because he don't understand my language anyways. But that's okay. I'm gonna talk to Xeroth anyways. I'm gonna like be really big and bold and like distract him. Just be really distracting as all heck.
In the meantime,
Oh, yeah.
Chaka Kano telepathically broadcasts and to get some black powder poured into his palms, and he sits on the ground like he's meditating with fistfuls of black powder.
Alright.
Cool. All right, so Kakano is meditating with his powder.
Then I cast Firebolt at the thing.
Alright.
All right, roll the hit.
Make me useless, why don't you? Say it! Tell him what you rolled! What did you roll?
Roll another nat 1.
So guess who-
All right. We have to do whatever's the funniest, I feel like. And I feel like in this situation,
It should just
You,
rebound
like-
off the iron bars.
yeah, it rebounds off the iron bars, but ignites Kakano's black powder in his palms.
Oh God, he's got 2 fistfuls of it. That's like
Yep.
double the explosion.
Yep.
All right. What was that again? 68.
I think so.
No. Firebolt, not Fireball.
No.
No,
but
Firebolt,
he
yeah.
takes the explosion damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So the
So
one explodes and then the other.
yeah, which means if it's 68 per, that's 12d8 fire. So I guess everyone roll a dexterity save.
Yep.
I don't think we can because we're locked in a cage.
You can still
You
roll a
can
dex
still,
save to
like,
hit the
you can-
ground.
You can hit the ground. See if you can match the
No.
dex save.
I get an
got
11.
7 for me.
What is the dex save for this?
12.
I think I have it written.
Yeah, and the Chakakano's. It's your stuff. It's your black powder.
Well, I literally wrote up the doc and I sent it to you, and I never looked at it again.
Actually says in the doc, does it?
I think it's like a
It does.
12 or something.
14
Maybe
seems
15.
more
I don't
accurate.
remember.
Chakakano's go
Here,
kaboom
Let
axe.
me open it. Yeah, so let me open it real quick.
That's not gonna open there.
Chambers, 15-foot radius, 4d6 fire damage.
Oh, 46. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so it's going to just be 8d6 fire damage in a 15-foot radius. Dex saving throw, we'll just set it at like 14. How about that?
Alright, so I fail.
We all fail.
Takano, do you
Wait,
fail?
hold on. I need to see. Yeah, Chakakano also fails, but
Okay.
at least he's resistant to fire.
Actually, I am
But
too.
Wow, isn't that
Alright.
good for you, Gago?
So, rolling the 8d6, it's not the worst. Comes out
Okay.
to 32 fire damage, exploding out.
Oh lord.
Why do I even bother with the things I do?
So, good news. But there's good news.
No,
The
there's-
dude was close enough that you immolated him. And you blasted him away and he's dead.
Oh, well, there we go. Killed one of them.
Are the iron bars still standing, or are they bowed out from the sheer force of the explosion or anything?
Let's say that, yeah, whatever was holding them has now opened, and yeah, there's definitely a narrow. It starts as a narrow crack on the corner, and widens as it goes up until there's a twice Kakano-sized hole in the peak.
All right.
Peak. So we gotta climb.
Well, I'm just saying
Well-
it's like blasted. It's not fully opened, but it's like mostly open.
So, how tall is this peak?
Let's say, like at least a rod. So,
God.
I'm just trying to think of like, you know,
Of course,
what
it
would be
doesn't matter
appropriate.
now. Now we can dig out underneath the cage.
You
That's
can,
not what
but
I'm
it's only-
thinking.
Yeah.
If it's,
Yeah.
if
So
it's
rock.
not that tall,
Yeah. What are you thinking?
Takakano leaps up through the hole and comes crashing down into whatever's left around that's keeping us in there, so the rest of the party can get out.
How high can you jump?
Well, that's a very good question. He's roughly 6 feet tall, and let's see here. Would it be acrobatics or athletics? I think athletics, right?
Hold on. Let me make this easy. You're 6 feet tall. What's your strength?
18, so plus 4, and a plus 7 on
I need
athletics.
18. High jump, 6.5 feet vertical, maximum reach 15.5 feet. So I'm gonna give it to you. You're able to jump up and grab it. Just standing jump, you can jump straight up and grab it with your claws and pull yourself out.
So you can like vault over it, like grabbing and pulling up.
Yeah.
All right, and Chakakano in that process just launches himself. How many creatures are around? Was it just that one?
None. You killed it. Yeah, he was the
Oh.
one that stayed to
The
guard
other
you.
one ran off to do something.
All right, so Chakakano launches himself out and then takes a guard stance, standing outside, to make sure
Okay.
everyone else can try and get out of the weakened cage,
I like it.
Alright.
and broadcast to the party telepathically. Aha! Always according to plan.
Yeah, I'm mad, but also slightly impressed that that kind of works. So I guess I can either climb or dig, huh?
It's
I shall
not far
dig.
up.
Yeah, I'll climb. Maybe I can get high ground when everything else comes.
I mean,
rushing
they're
down to
they're
the flying
angled
explosion.
bars going to an opening at the top. You can just kind of hand over hand up to it. It shouldn't be that big of a challenge.
All right.
Yeah, I'll climb.
Oh, that's true. I can do that. I'm a sailor for crying out loud. I'm used to climbing on ropes and such.
Even if young clutchlings can do this on the grounds of play, you as grown ones should be able to do it.
That's assuming a lot there, Chakakano.
Okay, I tried to climb out too.
You know what they say, assuming makes an ass out of you and you.
I don't think that's the way. All right.
Do you want us to roll anything for that?
No, I'm just gonna give it to you. You guys can figure this out. You can just like climb out.
All right.
You don't have to worry about
Alright, I'm
interference because Takakano's like patrolling the outside. Make sure
After
no one
all of
interferes
that,
with
I'm
you.
like, no, you guys can. You struggle a little and you make it.
I'm not wasting another spell slot on another protector cannon.
But
Alright, now
but you
do
get
we
all
rather
sorts. Oh,
or run?
what?
I'm inclined to run.
There's no one else around.
There will be.
I suggest we vacate the area too.
All right. Which direction do you go?
A direction we haven't been yet.
Yeah, definitely not to the west.
Well, that's the only real direction you haven't been. I guess you can go to the north where everything's been overturned and messed up, or you can go back the way you came.
I vote north.
North,
Alright,
yes.
yeah, let's go north.
All right. You go to the north.
This time,
You're
Takakano takes up the rear to make sure there's no surprises.
excellent. Well, you find yourself in a large area, but a dead end. This is definitely a spot that was used for a camp. There is scattered debris kind of all over the place.
I try to salvage some things. I don't know, is there anything worth salvaging?
I mean, roll an investigation.
19?
Yeah, you find like a dozen gold pieces and 24 silver pieces.
Cool.
Wow.
So, everyone gets 3 gold and 6 silver.
Yeah.
Alright, and it's just a dead end, right?
Yeah. Looks real ransacked.
Lovely. So it
But-
sounds like we're gonna face or have to go the way that the other guy went.
I don't like this.
No. Feels like we're in
I mean,
a
you don't-
maze. And they're running it.
See, you don't have to go that way. You have other options. You're just choosing to go that way.
Well, unless we want to backtrack. Well, there are probably other ways back from before, weren't there?
I mean, to be fair, if we backtrack, we've already taken care of all the creatures. So
There's-
maybe it'll be clear.
Well, that's true if we backtrack. We can backtrack.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, I guess we try to backtrack.
All right, so where are you going? You head back south through that opening?
Yeah.
All right, and then you head to the west, I assume. And then so I'm gonna put my cursor right here on 11 and then ask where you go from here.
Well,
Hmm.
yes, we would continue to backtrack because we didn't appear at 11. We came up through.
So you're going down to 16.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I
Do you go
imagine-
any?
Imagine we entered at about 24, right?
You 24?
Which is all the way
No.
south.
No. You went 16 to 21 to 22,
Oh,
23,
okay.
27.
There we go. Yep, that's the way we go.
So you're going all the way out.
We don't want to try any other new ways, or
Oh, well, I thought that's what you guys
Yeah.
wanted to do was go out.
No, I
No,
want to
it's
try
just we
it.
don't want to go the way that the other guy went because that means that's probably where they're coming from. I'm assuming he went to go fetch a higher up or something.
All right, all right.
All we did was kill their god. What could they be angry about?
Or even scarier, that wasn't their god.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah, so we're screwed.
Well, I mean, we went down to so I say we went down to basically 11. We could just go due west.
This
Fine
is
by
true.
me.
All right, so you scratch that going all the way out thing and assume
Yeah.
you're at 11 heading west.
Yeah, to like 13
Yeah.
or 12 or whatever it is.
12. That would be
12.
12.
12.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So you kind of work your way into this area and you see tracks going further to the west and some more that kind of like they split off. Some go northwest, some go southwest. But there's like deep inclusions in the sand that are definitely tracks.
Are they human tracks or snake tracks?
Roll nature. They seem to be, distorted and a bit eroded. See if you can tell.
I got a nat 20.
You can definitely tell that there are many snake tracks going in each direction.
Many as in small, or many as in a large quantity?
Many as in a quantities. There was at least one that was very large and had a scurrying type of motion. Perhaps not a snake, but a lizard.
This is the concerning.
All right.
Oh,
So we gotta be careful going on through here.
yeah. I don't like it. Maybe we should go the way where the less large snakes went.
Doesn't matter either way. There's gonna be stuff to fight.
Yeah.
We're in here for treasure, right? I'm trying to remember why we decided to come in here.
Yeah.
A large gem that the nobles said they had found.
Yeah. So
but now we have a
in
large-
addition,
So what's the motivation?
well, apparently in addition to all of the like gold, silver, and platinum you've gotten, they tell tale of an even greater prize.
Greedy bastards, that's right. I mean, I've gotten what I wanted, kind of.
Yeah.
But we can keep going. I don't know. We will be paid quite handsomely for that really big gemstone, and I'm kind of interested to see what it looks like.
I mean, did we get the really big gemstone or we just get a gemstone?
No, we just got like
You
a
got-
couple ones in a chest. I'm gonna assume those aren't the big gemstones.
That's kind of what I'm thinking as well.
Yeah, you've heard of a BBEG, the big bad end gem.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
The gem
My
to
favorite
end
actor.
all gems.
Well, I think we should keep going. A little longer.
Right. Do we go northwest or southwest?
Southwest.
All right.
Oh, I don't have the link to the map that you're referencing, so I can't see anything.
It's in the chat.
I tried looking for it, but I can't find it.
Okay, let me see if I can bring it up again. Make it easy on you.
He shared it 10:26.
I'm gonna see if I
Okay.
can just bring it up. Message failed to load. What? There it goes. Did it pop up for you that time?
Let's see. Oh, that one. Oh, okay. This is.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. Okay, that is the one. Okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So you work your way down through this passage, and you come upon a group standing in round. It looks like a bunch of men actually in like body armor having an argument. There's let's say 9 of them.
I don't trust it.
Wait.
I'm gonna eavesdrop though.
Yes. I agree.
All right. They appear to be of 2 groups, or it sounds like there's 2 groups, one of 4 and one of 5, and you hear them arguing like, "We were here first." "No, you were not. We were here first. The nobles sent us to get the most fabulous object in the world." "Ha! You are a fool. They sent us to get the greatest gemstone ever found out here in this dig." "Huh! You are both fools. I am here for the great scavenger hunt."
Mm. So we got a bunch of idiots. Gotcha.
Yeah. And they're all like wearing full plate, arguing with each other.
Oh,
I mean,
that's foolish.
to be fair, we're also here for the exact same reasons, so
Yeah, we're doing it for ourselves.
I imagine they are too. We are the same
Well, at
idiots.
least we're not arguing about it with them like, "Hey, no, we were here first." That's the stupid part.
Oh, okay. All right, there we go.
Well, anyways. Now what? Do you want to try to talk with them, or do they seem kind of hostile?
I was thinking more along the lines of, can ye throw your voice or make some kind of a noise to the west to kind of make them want to scurry after that? You know, if they can kind of be in front of us, maybe they can spring a lot of the traps that we've been managing to spring.
I like the way you think. Actually, I can do something like that. Give me like 2 minutes. I'll like pull out a little piece of scrap and start tinkering with it.
All right.
Let's do. What are we thinking? Like a snake hissing, or like a roar, or what? What would entice them?
Yeah, maybe snake hissing. Or a roar. You know.
Yeah,
You don't want to make it sound too scary or they might run in our direction.
that's true. All right, I'll make it like a snake hissing. So, do you want me to roll on that? It's just magical tinkering.
Yeah, let's see how good it is.
Any add-ons to that at all, or?
Do you? Yeah, you're a proficient tinkerer, so yeah, your proficiency bonus.
Oh yeah, I guess I would add that, huh? 17.
Okay, it's not bad. It's pretty good.
Oh wait, actually that gets doubled because of my tool expertise. So that's dirty 20.
Ooh, nice. Well then, yeah, that's great.
All right. So it's gonna make this hissing noise, and I will cast catapult.
Okay, does that? What does that do? It like launches it?
Yeah, it's gonna fling it like any object weighing 1 to 5 pounds, which this is small enough that that's fine, in a straight line up to 90 feet away.
All right, so you're launching at 90 feet. Are you going? You're going to like the far side of them, or what are you thinking?
Yeah, on the far side to see if they can trigger any traps before us, as Gago so ingeniously mentioned.
Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, so last question then. You're kind of thinking it shoots towards the southeast
Southwest.
side of the? Oh, the southwest side of the room. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and
All
that's
right.
a 21 to cast. So.
All right. Yeah, you definitely successfully launch it. It launches way down there, to that, the southwest. Let's see. Trying to think of what happens here. 90 feet. If that's okay, yeah, why not? All right, so it lets
If it
out
happens
that.
to hit something, by the way, it will do damage, but that's only if it happens to hit something.
I think the funnier thing would be it launches down there. It doesn't hit something. Well, you know what? I'll give you a small percentage. Let's give it a 5% chance to hit something. I'm gonna roll a D100 real quick. Nope, I rolled a 90. Never mind.
Alright.
So it lands down there, and there's that scream, and it gets all of the knights' attention. Both groups suddenly stop, and they turn, and they start prodding each other. There's a couple of them that actually get frightened, like quite frightened. But there's several that maintain their constitution, and they drive the others on, and they start walking down there. The next thing you know, I need to look this up really quick.
It's brave.
There
brave
is-
Robin.
Yeah, they go on they go on down there, and you see from your vantage point up in the sky a bright flash of a column of fire come down, and the roar of screams as they get absolutely pelted. Oh geez. See if any of them survive really quick. Oh, you hear the screams all cry out, and then there's just silence.
See Chakakano lick his mandibles.
Well, it didn't exactly play out exactly as we had hoped.
Oh no.
But on the plus side, there's no competition now.
And it didn't happen to us.
Yeah. Let's not go that way. To be fair, we didn't tell them that they should go down that way. We just gave them a little nudge.
Well, and that trap be sprung now.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's
Or
follow
it's a
them.
creature of some sort. Or it repeats. You know, all those unknown factors. If you want, we can, like, huck something else over there, but...
Can we tell where this column of fire came from?
It's pretty far down from where your vantage point is. You can't see anything. If you wiggle down a little and you look diagonally, you just see a pile of bodies. And at the farthest bit of your vision, there's a slight bit of movement, but you lost it as soon as you came around the corner.
Okay, so this could be something biological.
Maybe.
Well, now what? That we've killed the people that could have maybe helped us fight together.
He thinks they weren't all that big on cooperation, judging from their arguing.
No, probably not.
Well, let's go the
We
opposite
can loot
way.
bodies?
Not sure there's much left to loot.
Well,
All right. Well, I guess we work our way forward very carefully.
yes.
So are you? So I heard someone say like, go the opposite way. Does that mean are you going to the southeast, or are you going to try to go their way to the southwest?
Well, I mean, you think about it, big risk usually turns into big reward. So if you're going to be hiding a BBEG, I think it would be in the direction that just immolated all of the knights.
That was a good point. Alright, Gago, you go first.
Let's go. Yes.
I'm gonna hang back because I do better from a distance.
As
Um,
do I.
Yeah, but you seem really keen on it, so you go ahead. Also, I don't want you anywhere near me. You've caused me enough grief.
All
So I'm
right,
gonna
so
hang
you guys.
back like 60 feet, but I am gonna follow them.
Okay, so you're hanging back, but you're following. Let's see.
Chakakano's trying to sneak ahead to see if he can get a better look.
I'll
hunt
go
is
roll
in
on.
the front.
stealth.
Yes.
Oh,
And I will go stealthy too.
all right. Roll your stealth, both of you.
Okay.
And do I? What's this to stealth? It's only 14. Dirty 14.
I got a 19.
Ooh, yours very stealthy.
Chakakano has rebar sticking out of his back, so I guess that kind of... And also reeks of
Stinking
rotting
meat on his
snake.
chest.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so Yora, you go sneaking in. You're very stealthy, and you see something that you really don't want to see, curled down in this kind of large room with with an exit down to the south and another one further to the west, is a large green snake, one that you've seen before that was very dangerous. It appears to be like poking at something, like there's a chest and it's trying to open it up with its snaky scales and it's having a hard time.
I go back very quietly and tell the others about it.
How
Chakakano
far
just
away?
maintains his vision at the snake, watching it, while Yora goes back. He's got a 120-foot range on his telepathy, so it's not like he really has to be there.
True.
Oh no,
Alright.
the snake has telepathy over hearing capabilities.
Thankfully not. But all right, so Kakano, it's definitely distracted. So with your 14, I'm gonna say that you're actually able to get relatively close. You get down to within like, say, 30 feet of it. Without it really noticing, you're being relatively quiet. But Yora went back and is hanging out with Gago and Hen farther away.
Well,
Oh god.
I tell them, and then I think I'm going to go back in.
Okay, so you start
Alright.
making your way back down, but bear in
Um,
mind at this point, Kakano is right there.
Yeah. If you can ask Gago whether he'd prefer a flamethrower or a force ballista and get back to me, that'd be great.
You mean?
Oh yeah, because you're way at the
I mean,
back.
sorry, my bad.
Oh
How
yeah.
far
So-
away can you construct those things? Like, can they be constructed
They're
at a distance?
magic.
Yeah, so that's what I'm wondering. Like, can you construct them at a distance?
No. I think it's on me. But I can like toss it to
dang.
you or something.
All right, so creature 30 feet. Gago, another 30 feet. Yora and no, sorry. Creature 30 feet. Kakano. Then another 30 feet. Yora and Gago. Then another 30 feet behind is Hen. We got quite the line going on here.
I project to Chakakano to give some space between him and the creature so that we can attack.
You like mind yell it at him?
Yeah.
I mean, he can. I mean, we kind of ignore that fact that he's mind linked to the entire party, so anyone within 120 feet doesn't actually have to speak to him.
Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if
Kakano,
they could
flamethrower or
just.
force ballista.
Well, so reading at the description of how it works is Thrycreen telepathy. So linked to willing
Okay.
creatures within 120 feet. So, like, the entire party never actually has to speak to Chakakano. They can just mentally tell him things if they're within 120 feet.
All
Alright.
right.
I'm gonna ask Chakakano if he wants a flamethrower or a force ballista.
Chakakano links back and says, "Flames."
Okay.
All right.
It's incredibly long drawn out in the broadcast as well, because he's all about fire. So it's just, you just get this image of just the world burning around him.
So I guess I'm gonna make a flamethrower cannon. I'm gonna kind of get closer to have a handoff, but I'm also ready to bolt if need be.
All right, so you move. Okay, you're doing your thing and you're moving in. So you're going to move down, and you're currently where the rest of the group is, except for Kakano, who's further up.
Yes.
So you're still 30 feet from him. Actually, you know what? This is going to be easier. Everyone else just roll initiative. Hen did their thing. Let's see. Let's just get into an order, and then we'll do things by that order.
14.
Wow.
15.
Tucker only has a 7.
7, and let me roll real quick. Well, that's fine, because it actually narratively worked out well. I rolled a 3. So,
Oh, fantastic.
so Gago, you just had Hen come up next to you, and Yora is standing on your other side.
Okay. And where's Chakra Kano?
30 feet in front of you.
All right. Chakra Kano, can you please fall back a little bit? I've got a couple of fire spells I can cast.
This
Like,
one does
can you
not
come
fear the
join us?
fire of Nope. Just Takakano's in the zone. This one does not fear the fire. This one is born of the fire.
Oh no.
All right.
And just one last word coming through is aim better.
Aim better. You hear that, Gago?
Oh my god. If I could afford the rights to it, this is where we play the Walk Through the Fire from the Buffy musical. As Kakano
I'm just
stands
imagining
defiant.
we have dragon forces through the fire and flames start kicking on in the background.
Oh, there you go. All right. Gago, go for it.
Well, the spell I want to cast, I'm afraid, is going to kind of pose the rest of the party.
Don't do that.
I mean, not literally, but it might make it more difficult to actually do damage. But it's a really good spell.
Well,
Oh no,
Okay.
Chakakano is so worried.
remember, the thing is like 30 or 60 feet ahead of you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
my
far
spell
away.
range-
Chakakano's 30 feet from it. So there's a lot of space we have to work with here.
Yeah, I mean, my range is 120 feet for this spell. So
Okay.
it's well within range. All right, I cast Wall of Fire.
Awesome.
See.
All right. Let me
all right,
bring it up.
That is 14 to cast.
60
target
feet long,
spell,
20
so-
feet
No, it's
high,
not a
1
target
foot
spell.
thick.
Yep. So up to 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick, and then on the side of the wall that I designate, I place it within 10 feet of the creature. Then it must make a dexterity saving throw or take 5d8 fire damage.
Yep. I'm doing the dex saving throw right now, which is 10. I think that is a failure.
Yep, I believe so.
All right.
And that is 33 fire damage.
Ouch. All right. You burned it. Yora,
Yeah,
what do
and
you
that-
do?
And
Oh,
that just
sorry, go
stays
ahead.
there. Yeah, so
It
that
just
wall
stays there.
It does.
You do have to maintain.
Yep, so I'm concentrating.
Okay. Well, you're doing that. Yora, what do you do?
I cast Ice Storm at it.
Fire and ice, nice.
Yeah. That is a 23 to cast.
Oh, you're good. Let's see. Each creature in the cylinder must make a dexterity saving throw. All right, here we go. I rolled one higher than the last one. Dang it. Right. So I
Okay.
failed that. All right. 2d8 bludgeoning damage. So what do I got there?
So 12 bludgeoning damage. And then 4d6 of cold damage. So 13 cold damage.
Jesus. All right. And the hail. Well, it says the hailstones turn the storm's area into difficult terrain, but you've also got a wall of fire melting them. So I think we can ignore that. Oh geez, you got you got that cold front and the hot. You basically created a hurricane, or a tornado of some kind. I'm trying to think here of how to deal with this. Because I mean, you can't have that much fire and ice together. Let me roll something real quick.
Yeah, it's the hot air and cold air.
Okay. I gotta look something up because, well, so what happened is I was like, let me see what just happens if I roll a die, and I rolled a nat 20, which means I think that a tornado erupts because of the two successes. All right, so I'm gonna make a strength saving throw. God Lord, and I fail it. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and take 4d8 bludgeoning damage from that, and that's 10 more damage because of the tornado. And it says here that I am pushed 10 feet away and 40 feet up. So I guess now you have a snake floating in your firewall 40 feet up.
Technically above
Well,
the
yeah,
firewall.
It got pushed 10 feet away, so it might actually be out of the firewall's range.
Well, I mean, the firewall's only 20 feet high, so if it's 40 feet up, it's outside the range.
I mean, this is true.
I should have waited to make the flame. It doesn't reach that far.
All right, okay. Well, in that case, I'll tell you what. This is what happens. It got tossed 40 feet up and crashes to the ground. Let's say 20 feet back. So it's crossed the wall, but it's prone right now.
So it got tossed on our side of the wall?
Yeah, how about that?
Oh, well, that's not great. Okay.
Well, you just said you fired it, you frosted it, you tornadoed it. It got launched in the air. All right, fine.
I have an anatomical question. How does the snake get knocked prone? Like, isn't a snake perpetually prone?
Well, maybe it's just stunned. Maybe it's not knocked prone so much as it's.
Oh, it's on its back. It got twisted on its back.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. That's fine. It
All
can
right.
be on the same side of the wall as us. It's all right.
I just, with all of the madness, I figured that was appropriate, and I was like, I'll roll basically I don't have a 1d2, so I figured I'd throw a 1d6 to see what side it ended up on. I got a 6, which tells me it's hard on that side. Anyway, it's Kakano's turn.
So, with it going back the other direction, I was 30 feet away from it first, and now it went back the other side, so now I'm 20 feet away from it?
Yeah, basically.
All right, how far am I away from the mouth?
I guess it is large. Let's say 30 feet.
Okay. Chaka Kano runs up to the mouth and jabs his great axe in to release black powder. I need to do an attack for that?
Please roll the hit.
Now, do I get advantage because it's on its back?
Technically, yes.
Okay, so that's a 20 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, so its mouth gets filled with black powder.
Yep.
And that was the bonus action. So now, as an action, Chaka Kano superheats his hand and shoves it into the mouth to ignite the black powder
Okay.
inside the
you
mouth.
do that. Yep. You do that, and it explodes.
But it's not so
So-
bad. It's only like 16 points of fire.
So there's an explosion, 16 points of fire damage into the mouth of this poor creature. And it's effectively incapacitated as a result of doing this. So while we
Now, does
normally
that
would be
count-
going to... What?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah.
I was saying it was going to go to its turn, but it is totally stunned and unable to move. So you have fully incapacitated it. Now, what were you going to ask?
Oh, if that counts as an attack, so I can have a follow-up attack. But yeah.
I think you're good. I think it's
All right.
because you've done. Oh, because you superheated and you punched.
Yeah.
So you've done two things there. All right, Han, it's on you. You're with the group.
Alright, I'm gonna walk forward to where Chaka Kano is, but I'm kind of stunned as well. I made this flamethrower and it was gonna be all sick and stuff, but it doesn't seem to be coming very much in handy. But I'll walk forward anyways, and I'll just kind of like look at Chaka Kano being like, "You want to try killing the snake?"
I'm just
the
imagining you
flamethrower.
disappointingly putting the flamethrower in front of its mouth and pushing the on button so it just starts filling the snake with fire.
It's like, oh man. Okay.
Oh,
I'll
this
just,
is
like,
lame.
place it
Click.
down and just activate it.
How much damage does it do?
Let's see. That is, I think it's just 2d8, but it might get a bonus. Hey, you know what? Actually, well, no, that doesn't do that. Okay. Ooh, okay. That's 12 fire damage at least. I don't know if it gets any other bonuses, because it seems like I'm a walking array of buffs right now. I don't think so. I think it's just 12 fire damage.
Okay, so you do 12 fire damage to it.
I just imagine you just like putting that down in front of its face and like sticking the nozzle into the snake's mouth and pushing the on button, then just sitting cross-legged and watching it cook from the inside.
Yeah.
It's a little
probably
bit
better.
disappointed by the lack of panache.
Yeah. That's okay.
Well, Gago, are you joining?
Is it still alive?
Technically.
I cast firebolt at it.
Okay.
That is a 14 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Okay. The new-
Although it is prone, you get advantage, so you can roll again.
Oh, fantastic. Let's see here. Oh yes, the second one was a 24 to hit.
Yeah, so that hits.
All right. And I believe that's 2d. Oh, that's 2d10. All right. Find my dice. So that is another 10 fire damage.
Jeez. Alrighty. And Yora?
Oh, well, I'm gonna throw a rock at it with my sling.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to get too close to this thing, but I don't have any more ranged spell attacks I can do, so.
Fire, ice,
walk up and hit
hurricane, flamethrower, rock.
I'll just do my shillelagh. I'll hit it with my shillelagh. Okay. I'm gonna run up and club it in the head. So 20, dirty 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. And that is 10 bludgeoning damage.
Well, it is no more. It has ceased to be.
Wow,
Awesome.
those suited armor guys were kind of lame, weren't they?
Apparently.
It's almost like they weren't the. It's almost like they didn't have main character protection.
Plot armor is the best armor.
Yep.
I mean, to be
Oh,
fair,
man.
we did hit the snake unawares.
Yeah. Holy crap!
With a
your
hurricane.
brain- Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna go look at that chest.
Yeah.
Chakakano's more worried about hacking apart for meat. Oh, maybe. Actually, he also carefully opens up the mouth to see if there are any fangs or anything that are salvageable after all the explosions.
I'm gonna say that it's probably pretty cooked.
Pretty toothless now. It's gummy. It's a gummy worm.
Yeah.
Ben, you sound so disappointed. I almost feel bad.
No, it's fine. It's great. Actually, I'm really proud of you guys for doing what you did. I thought it was awesome. I'm trying to think of how to describe this for the looting. I mean, you basically, I mean, he had his mouth explode. I mean, so he was burned, then frozen, then tossed, and then his mouth exploded, and then a flamethrower. And then the only reason he died by being bonked on the head because it was his last gasps of life.
The coup de grace.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
props to Yora. Get that final hit in.
Yora found the vulnerable spot.
Yeah. So it's just like, all right, well, that happened.
That doesn't dissuade Chakakano. He just wants the meat anyway. The fangs would be more of just a trophy.
Yeah, fair.
I'm guessing the fangs are more just gravel right about now. I imagine
Well,
the
yeah,
fangs-
but if there's any like residue, maybe it could set aside the unicorn he has strapped to his top hat. You know, to make him more dapper.
Eh,
Yeah, yeah.
care about dapperness.
Naturally, all must be suave in today's society.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna go look at that chest.
I'm guessing the snake is slightly steaming in the desert air. It smells like chicken.
Strangely, yes. All right. So, okay. You wanted to go look at the chest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you go down and you see it is a fully decked out like treasure chest. It is loaded with money
Oh,
and
yeah.
gems and
Not
all
locked or
sorts of
anything?
stuff. No, well, it was not locked. It was easy to open. You just walk up and you pop it open.
Okay.
So if you're a snake with no opposable thumbs, maybe it's a little more difficult.
That's what I was.
Yeah, that forked tongue thing is not good for everything.
Aw, poor buddy.
Mhm.
He just wanted
Is
to be a free
there-
princess.
A giant jewel inside.
There are, yes. Let's see. You find if you're just looking at the jewels. What do we got? Just jewels, just jewels. No, actually, sorry, I was wrong. There are no just jewels inside.
Mm.
Oh.
But just a lot of coins.
Well, you got 70 copper pieces, 200 silver pieces, 170 gold pieces, and 12 platinum pieces.
So everyone gets 3 platinum pieces. That was the only one I could do easily in my head right away.
Right.
And then there's a bunch of other just stuff, but I'll let you write that other stuff down first.
200 silver pieces, so everyone gets 50.
What was it?
Yeah.
How many gold pieces?
Gold pieces. 170.
170.
170.
So 170 divided by 4. is probably not an even thing.
It would be like 43.
Two people would get 43 and 2 42. So however you want to do that.
I'll get 42.
Or we
I'll
could just make it all. How about we just round it up and everyone does 43? Why not?
Okay.
Okay.
It's all made up and the points don't matter.
Right?
Yeah.
And then the copper.
Man, and then
Chaka
like
Kano has no concept
how
of
many
money,
copper pieces?
so okay.
70.
70.
70. So
So
Again, round it up.
yeah. 70 divided by 4, like
17 and a half. So 18.
Yeah, so just do 18 for everyone.
Okay.
So if I would have thought about it beforehand, I would have said 72.
It's all good. Everything works well.
But I'm going off of a generated everything. So
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna be loaded by the time we're out of here.
If we survive.
Well, that's gonna feel bad. I think we should probably like have a meal.
do you want to know the rest of the stuff, or
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
what else is in there?
there's a Dragon Horde shield brooch set with yellow sapphire.
Ooh.
Wow.
I feel like Chaka Kano should get this.
I agree. That would look really
Yeah.
good.
It's only fitting, and it adds to his dapper aesthetic. I'm gonna.
I'm just
So,
imagining you
Dragon
guys just
Horde
keep
brooch
blinging
shield
him
set
out.
With what?
It's like yellow sapphire.
Yellow sapphire.
Yep. So that's Chakana has that. There's a fine steel circlet engraved with Elven script.
Fascinating.
Yep. There's a lacquered wooden scepter that's inlaid with electrum.
Oh, spellcaster should probably grab that.
She says as she pockets it.
Nah. Gago, would you want some kind of?
I will do an arcane check on the scepter.
Okay.
Goodness gracious sakes alive. Can't read that. I believe that's probably an 11. Yep, it's an 11.
You find that it is not magical. It's just really cool.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And the last thing you find at the bottom is a kind of a velvet vest trimmed with squirrel fur.
Ooh.
That is definitely for Chaka Kano.
If you can get him to swap out his snake skin.
True. Well, if he doesn't want
it's
it,
a
I'll
tough
take
call.
it.
I mean, you could just say this fits the hat better, and Chaka Kano will just like turn the snakeskin jacket into pants.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, that'd probably work.
All right.
I'll take the circlet. I think it's a little pretty.
Sounds good.
Well, I don't really need the scepter. There's a lacquered something or other, or was that the
Lacquered
scepter?
wooden scepter with electrum inlay.
Electrum.
Yeah.
I can salvage this. I'll snag it.
Okay, that's fine.
And also, just for fun, you find a potion of healing in there.
Yeah, okay. Someone grab that.
I'll take that.
There we go.
Fantastic.
If anything, I can at least tinker with the scepter a little bit and sell it for other things we might need.
I imagine the electrum itself is pretty valuable.
Probably.
Basically, you guys each took one of those items, and each one is worth like 250 gold, roughly.
Bad tall.
What was Electrum used for? I ask out of character because I'm assuming Hen would probably know.
It's really valuable metal.
Which can
This
be
looks
used
pretty.
for-
Yeah, it's
It's
just
used
a
for
jeweler.
looking pretty?
It's a jeweler's
Oh,
thing.
okay. I can sell it as is.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a local jeweler I know that actually makes jewelry with it regularly.
Oh. So, according to Wikipedia, it's a naturally occurring alloy of gold and silver,
Look
with
at that.
trace
Yep.
amounts of copper and other metals.
Okay, so I don't really need it, but I will sell it because I need another weapon because I got rid of my quarterstaff. So next time we're in town, I gotta do some shopping. feel like it's only fair now that we're rich. Alright.
I feel like eventually
successful.
Chakakano should get some armor as well, because his armor class is shit. But he's looking very swanky, so, it's hard to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, maybe I can, like, work some of that.
But
Well,
you're a
stick
barbarian.
or whatever.
Barbarians can wear armor. Like, light or medium, not heavy, but,
Well, so how about
Fair.
this? So all those armored knights got cooked, but is their armor still laying around in pieces? Maybe Hen can fashion bang the plates out into something that'll fit on Chakakano, like overlapping scales or something like
He has a
that.
bit really strong suit. I specialize in weapons.
All right, well, it was a thought.
this is why Chakakano compensates by just having a large hit point pool and resistances to most things that the party will deal him damage with.
I
The tank.
Not the enemies, but the party, That's the greatest danger to Chakakano.
right? Those damn nat ones.
Or area effect spells.
I'm almost sorry that other guy had to die, but,
What other guy?
Or other guys.
You
Sorry.
talking about the 9 guys?
Yeah, the 9 guys. I mean,
Well,
well, obviously, though, it just looks like they weren't cut for the job. We were just saving them the hassle.
yes.
Sounds like they died rather quickly.
They didn't even know what had happened to him.
And that's what the sound of
Part of
forgiveness
the
sounds
trait.
like. Screaming and then silence.
Okay. That was really weird. Well, alrighty then. So that happened. Was that about as far west as we can go? Hello?
Let's see.
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
You can go further west or south, but it is also about that time when I think we should probably stop here and pick up next time before we go into a new area.
We'll feast around the giant cooking snake.
There you go.
Yeah. Well, what time of day is it right now?
Oh, geez, I've lost track. I need to go back and listen to the previous episodes because I don't remember what time we came in here, so I need to add on, a couple hours from that. Didn't we
okay.
start coming in here? It was like the morning, wasn't it? Like when you guys
Yeah,
made it
because
up,
we had just met that old man, and he
Yeah.
told us a little bit, and then we
and you
slept
slept.
out
Yeah,
on the morning.
Yeah, so it's still got to be. Maybe it's like noon, so it's probably like lunchtime.
Okay. So not time for kind of a long rest yet.
Oh no.
All right. Fine.
You guys haven't been here that long.
I know, but a lot has happened, believe it or not.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I almost
And,
died.
Yeah, and spell slots. We've been using spell slots like crazy.
Yeah.
Cool, but
Surprisingly, this whole day, Chakakano hasn't enraged once. He's just blown himself up twice.
It's because when you engage, you don't have to enrage.
Well, all right, cool beans. Then we will be back for next time.
Awesome.
My spell slots.
Okay.
I look forward to it.
Yes.
Well, that was tons of fun. What did that snake hit those poor knights with?
That was a flame strike. Vertical column of divine fire descending from the heavens.
Oh, like the last
Divine
snake
fire?
that we killed.
Yeah. So 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinders centered on a point in range. Everyone basically failed their dexterity saving throws and took, 8d6 damage.
Okay.
They also didn't have a lot of hit
Okay.
points.
So they had full plate, but not a lot of hit points, huh?
Well, yeah, because it's, they relied on their armor class to protect them.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, that makes my idea of having a hen do a little misdirection seem even smarter.
Yeah.
Because we didn't
Yeah.
have to experience that.
No, you guys did great. You
Most damage anyone took in that entire fight was Chakakano, which was 4 points of self-inflicted fire.
exactly.
Oh, well, all right. Well, thank you guys, and I will see you next week.
Okay.
Awesome. See you then.
Bye.
This has been an Azentuary LLC production. Find us online at azentuary.com for character bios, merchandise, Patreon, and more. Thank you for listening.